La la la, hey, hey, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. Well, if you're looking to sell your home like my wife and I just did, and as a matter of fact, we sold our home privately, you're going to want to buy this book. It's a wonderful book by Susan Phillips called The Seductive Power of Home Staging. She's going to give us some of her top tips on how you can stage your home today. Susan, welcome to the show. It's great to have you.
Thank you, Susan. I like the title, The Seductive Power.
Yes, she is very seductive. Look into her eyes, TL. You get lost in there. Well, today is an important one that I think a lot of us neglect, and you're talking about that curb appeal, and it is so important, I imagine, because it's the first thing people see, right?
The clock starts ticking as soon as the people pull up outside the house, and whether they come in is the decision that they make when they see your place. And I can't tell you how many houses that I saw that when I was looking for my home, I thought, I don't even want to go in. I don't want to get out of the car.
Right.
So we have to change that if we want to get them inside the house. So that's the first thing. So to do a great curb appeal, the first thing you need to do is to look at the structural condition of the home.
Okay.
You know, the crumbling brick. If there's broken windows, what else? Cracked pathways, you know, things like this. So you have to fix those things first.
Okay.
Dripping taps, you know, maybe things like that. Once you've done that, then you need to look at the actual porch area that the house. That's the welcoming area. So you want to put a nice strong colour on the front door to welcome the guests or the buyers, the potential buyers.
Yes.
Then you need to look at the hardware. I've brought some stuff here. The hardware, a new handle on the door. If it's rusted or if it's brass and it's looking tatty, to get a new handle set. A nice big number.
Right.
You need them to find you.
Yeah,
You know what? That's key.
Yeah,
we looked at like 27 homes, and I would say about 10% of them you were like squinting.
We joke, but it's true. People
Yes.
neglect actually being able to easily identify where you're going.
You need to be able to see it. If you're coming in at night time, you need to be able to see. So you need a good porch light. And notice I'm keeping the metals all the same to try and a front door, a your colour top would be fabulous. A red with the black, very dramatic.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. They were just creating a shot there.
I noticed you even had a doorbell, you know, and this is interesting because how many houses do you go to where this little portion is broken?
Yes.
Right in the middle, and you're afraid to stick your finger on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Okay, this is subliminal. This is a subliminal message with a welcome mat at the door. Get a new one, get rid of the old one that's all sort of scruffy, it's been there for a long time, so get rid of that and get a new one. And the welcome message is not absolutely necessary, but it's a kind of subliminal message.
Yeah,
Right.
like as in welcome to your new home.
That's right.
Right.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Makes sense. This is, for me, when I look at houses on the internet and I look at pictures, I always look at like the flowers and the lawn. Is it mowed? This sort of thing. I really do.
You've got to look at that too. You've got to, this is a miniature of a pot. I couldn't bring a big pot in. I couldn't carry it. But you can carry. You can put these sort of fall grasses in during the fall season in the winter time. But in the summer, you may want something flowery to pop in there. You could sprinkle this with cayenne pepper to stop the birds from eating your flowers.
Oh,
There you go. On your way home.
Yes.
Can I be putting cayenne pepper on
They don't like it.
Really?
So that's a little tip. My psychic knowing me. Okay, so then you need to look at the lawn and make sure that it's edged very well and that it's mowed, that the plants are really good in the garden. You want to pick up children's toys or bones or, you know, when I say bones, dog bones. I've seen dog bones.
Yes, please say that. No, she's not talking about buried bodies.
Digging up,
dog bones.
Digging up the neighbours, and any other stuff that the dogs might leave around, all that sort of stuff should come up.
These all sound simple, but how many times have you driven by a home that's for sale and you see like their old appliances sitting outside of the house?
Yeah, that's so true. I know.
You know, like it's not even for the garbage. It's just sitting there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, and the rusted car on their driveway, you know, so you have to get that off. Also, you need to make sure that if you have a pool, that the pool is nice and crystal clear and it's fresh and ready to dive into. So these are all things that
Well, something people at home should dive into is your wonderful book. Where can people pick up a copy?
They can pick it up at chapters in Canada and also at South Keys right now, or they can go to my website and they click on Buy Now and they takes you to the publisher, or they can call me and
Just
I will
give her a
send them a
call.
signed copy.
It's that simple.
It's
A
that
signed piece.
simple.
Susan, always a pleasure having you on the show. These are great tips. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Don't
you.
go away, because when we come back, the original Energizer Bunny herself, Caroline Ishii from the Zen Kitchen, will be back right after this.